It appears we are back, kind of. That was weird. We had some disconnect. I got an error that somehow somebody kicked me off the stream key. Somebody might have gotten a hold of that in some way. But at least we are back, at least temporarily. So I hope no more issues come around. It seems fine for now. Pistols all making their way through to ramp. There's a lot of targets to find. Knights is here. His teammates there. Knights responsible for getting a hold of the area. So far, no one bites. Out of the A bomb site they go. Makanak somehow gets 2 before finally getting overwhelmed. Or Willy. The Glocks do massive work. And Screepy left in the 1 versus 2. Deagle in hand. There they come, storming out of heaven, getting the kills. Are we still live? I think we are. Keep getting weird errors that I get kicked off the stream key. I don't know what's going on there, lads, but I'm just trying to work my way around. Lokola with control towards outside. That's a beautiful flashbang, but not a single kill can be found. Absolute worst case scenario for Senshi Esports. There's the spam through the smoke. Try and connect, but Lexus will shoot off yet another head. A 3 versus 5. 2 kills going the way of Senshi Esports early on. Now it's just a matter of getting the trades effectively here. Knights is pushed up. Quite aggressively at that. For now it's just silent. Cyrus to at least trade one back. Now a 5 versus 2 even. Steppy gets 1 before getting traded, leaving it all up to Knights in a 1 versus 4. Now he has slipped the net a little bit here. Might have been able to isolate the first if he does so successfully the second as well. But the rest is just too much to handle, unfortunately. And now the pistol's coming out. MP9's in the hands of Knights and Rezzers, and these pistols to surround that, as well as a Nova. Yeah, Lokola going aggressively, or at least considering it, but decided against it at the last moment here. Cyrus is really aggressive on that A side peak. Really clearing out all the angles, already holding heaven. Attempting to storm into the site. Making quite a bit of noise in the process. Not a single kill found. There we go. First player spotted out. That's the first. Does he expect the second now, though? That's the question. No. Well, it will be Rezzers instead to come out on top. And that is a good trade there coming in. Rezzers with a double before getting overwhelmed from heaven. 2 players left on the B bomb side. There's not much that they can do about that one. Bomb gets planted, and I don't think there's anything they can do on the other side. Knights and Aralek. MP9's in hand. That's about all they have to work with. Knights on the other side of main. Looking for a little something, but around that smoke, there's not much to gain. Just silent for now. Ourlek already getting out towards that CT side. Tries to save over that MP9 at a minimum. But I think he's been spotted. No, in fact, he hasn't. Now he turns around, but it will be an easy shot for Ourlek to land at least. 2 players stay alive on both sides. And a 2-4 lead here. Senshi Esports looking quite confident in their abilities. At least for now. Misty pistols coming out now. USB speed to 50s. To surround the saved over SMGs here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get something aggressive or maybe a little bit of a stack. That is exactly the case here. Steppy gets boosted up early. And Lexus is down the vent already. He's vent drop, but that's exactly what they need him to do. Because now look at this. Look at what is happening at the map. Look at where all the players are headed over towards ramp. All collected here, and this could get gnarly if they don't do it right. First kill found. USPs all over the place, and it's a massacre. But at least they managed to recover. Cyrus with a beautiful shot coming out. And still a small advantage here. Ourlek will get a free kill onto Lexus at least. And the 2 versus 2 has been established. This is getting expensive already. Cyrus plants that bomb. Needs to find a safe place to do so. Ourlek's walking all around. Needs to try and open the door, but he doesn't in the end. And now Ourlek makes his position known. Nades open the smoke, takes quite a bit of damage in the process, but doesn't expect that Cyrus is there waiting on the side for him. And a 2-5 score has been reached. Stars of Europe find themselves in a frustrating position where still no op can be bought. Unless you don't want any util around it. In fact, that seems to be the plan. Razor sacrifices all his util to get the big green gun out. Now that's a risk they're taking. I'm not necessarily opposed to it, but is it necessarily worth it? I don't know in this scenario. Smoke's coming out towards outside. Yellow color tries his luck through the smoke. Nothing can be found. Lexus moves over. Takes a little bit of control away. Creepy. Tagged up to 3 HP. In fact, it's 6 HP. And now a slow redirection. Perhaps towards ramp, perhaps towards the A side. The executes were looking really good from Senshi. So I wonder what their plan is with it. Now it's still on the angle on ramp. He's got the weakest gun out of them all. Obviously they don't know yet. Now maybe going back into outside smokes. That's still a possibility here. There's still 3 smokes in play. But then they also need to ensure that they can cross on those smokes. And there they go, indeed. The smoke's coming out. Multiple targets to find. Razors will be the first point of contact. He's gotten himself a nade. He can try and nade open the smoke. Nobody can be found, however, so very little information handed over, but they are down. Creepy is on 3 HP. Razors can't see anything. And he will push up towards ramp at least. Try to take a little bit of control away. Creepy is banded over the op. And it will be yellow color to get the first. No problem on that kill at least. Will there be a repeat? There will be. Mechanic will trade 1. Steppy gets another frag in as well. 2 versus 3. Cyrus could still very well recover it. But need to get the bomb down as soon as they can. And they will. 2 versus 3. If you can, that would be great. Knights is very far away. Razors has arrived in secret. And there's a teammate with him, so good potential to trade that one out. But time is already running. Steppy gets the first. Cyrus would have to pull off a monster clutch if he wants to make that happen. Needs to find a way to isolate the fights. Can get one. That's about all that he can get. It will be Razors to recover. But once again, the bomb plant coming in. And therefore, I think it's safe to say that the economy is now looking a little bit better on that CT side. Senshi Esports struggling a little bit, at least with the economy here. See Alp still out in yellow color, of course. It is the pistols and rifles for the side of Senshi Esports here. Yellow color going for an aggressive peek there. This is a big risky staking. Might be worth it though. Misses the shot, so has to bail. Goes down towards Vent instead. Seems to be a wise decision because currently outside is the place on the map where the most pressure is. No kills going either way yet. There's a swing. Rezzers will win it. Steppy is now there as well to help in time. Nothing can be found. And now it will be the pistol to release straight one back. There's the Alp whiffing a shot and Larok getting another kill. And maybe this round can get expensive after all. Alp completely fallen back. Knights has arrived as well. Has spotted the first player crossing. Can't really execute him, and now he can. On high alert is Larok. And knows there was a player close by. And now it's up to him to decide where he wants to go. Heaven's an option. Obviously, he doesn't really know where they are. Knights pushing on towards the A side again. Larok's right behind, but they know that there's a player covering that B-bomb side. Or actually, not even. I think at the moment, yeah, this yellow collar holding down Secret. Obviously, as soon as he gets the information, he should just be fine to execute the last player. Lark taking all the time in the world. He knows that he can check all the angles. Shooting open the window would give away a huge clue, so he has to choose. That's obviously the jump shot heard by Larok. So he goes for the other plant instead. Door goes open, but he can't swing. Now into the Alp, he will walk. It will be Yellow Cola to get there in time and also get that defuse in. Arlek still yet to recover a gun though, so I think they're going to wait a little bit. Alp and M4 saved over. Now Arlek finds himself on an AK-47 and Stars of Europe get themselves their 4th round on the board. Great stuff for seeing here out of Stars of Europe now. Finally recovering a little bit. Which was just about what they needed. Yellow Cola on the up. And pressure towards outside early on. It's only Lexus this time. Kanak is running out there with the bomb. That's the first player already down. It's a game of pressuring. That's what it is. Steppy finds himself waiting on the angle. Knights holding the off angle on ramp. He'll be the first one to take contact. Has to drop off. Blows the Molotov instead. So now his teammate has to come in. That's Arlek. He decided to go up heaven. They've decided to give it up completely. But obviously, Makanak knows it's an option up there. First kill found anyways by Arlek. Here's the swing coming out. Rezzers cannot contain his spray. And therefore, a bit of an awkward situation here. Knights went down early. And now finds himself in the spot where he could potentially shut this all down. But they have to make a decision here. Where do we want to go? Flashbang coming out. And back to the A bomb side they go. Lexus is still here lurking. He could try and make his way into main. While the rest of his team is getting ready to execute from door. And HUD, I think it's going to be HUD instead because that one isn't open yet. Steppy's on the angle. He has to divide his attention though. That's a player from main. Lexus gets the opener. Wasn't ready for it. And now Yellow Collar has to come up the vents. Try and get something. But I think this round's done for. I don't think there's any way back in. And indeed, Stars of Europe have decided to kind of save this one over, I think. Don't think there's much else that can be done. Blowing open the smoke. The hopes to find something. But obviously the door's still shut. So nothing can be handed over. And Stars of Europe, they just have to try and get this one together. Or are they going for a late retake here? No way, right? That wouldn't be worth it. Surely you're not going for this. You'd be crazy. And there they go. Walking out of heaven. One kill can be found. Larok's low HP. Creepy. He might die to the bomb now. Maybe it was quite wise after all to go for that. But I think he's made it out. No, not quite even. Larok also dies. So the economy takes quite a big hit. Very well played here by the Stars of Europe. Got their stuff together in the end. Senshi Esports find themselves on 6 already. That's great to see. Because they can keep expanding on that lead. Pressure towards outside. It's Knights to get involved. This time he's playing towards the other side of things. Yellow Cola. He's the one with the AWP, and this time he's holding over towards ramp. That's a flashbang in his face. Misses a shot, gives away his location though. Nobody really peeked on it in the first place, so this should just be fine. Molotov coming out to try and get creepy out of the corner, but obviously it's not in the corner they thought they would be. So now just a 5-on-5 for both teams. Kind of poking a little bit here. Seeing if they can get any info, seeing if they can perhaps do anything else. There's a swing from outside. Lexus can hear all of this. Knows there's a player in main somewhere. Lexus obviously still unnoticed. Razors is on the other side of things, so as long as he stays in there, there's nothing that can be done. It's going to be all about the timing still, but for now I think it's just fine. That lurk will arrive very late, and out to the side they will go. First kill found on the Mac 10. There's a trade for Cyrus as well. Equal numbers until Razors comes in. Gets one more before finally getting traded out. Leaving it all up to the last remaining player on that T side. That's Lexus. Doesn't have the bomb yet. Wants to plant. They don't come running through. They're just going to have to wait. There's the swing from both of them. And Knights will connect the frag. 5-6. This half is yet... far from over. Pistols coming out on the last round for Senshi Esports. As well as 2 Galils. That's all they have to work with for this one. They've been having a good half here, but winning that round would have been crucial. Would have also caused some problems with the economy. It's coming out, and now maybe a redirect towards ramp is the plan instead. Lokola tagged up once with the AWP. No punishment yet, however. Aralax hiding in that smoke. Hoping to find that extra little something, but Yellow Cola is the one to strike first. Up in hand, it was bound to happen. There's his swing coming out. Flashbang as well to try and support it. That's a nade coming his way. Nothing will kill him. A little bit of chip damage, and there's the aggressive push from Aralax. It works out perfectly. Larok will trade one back. Now Yellow Cola gets up close with the Tech 9. So up to Larok. 1 versus 3 to find. Makes it 1 versus 2. Doesn't matter how expensive this round gets, as long as you get it across the line. And Larok needs to find a way to isolate the fights, but at the moment, he has very little information. Grabs the bomb at least. And now it can try and go for this one. Ram seems to be his preferred route for now. If you go Sword Heaven, he is in the back of his enemies, but he doesn't know that yet. If he can figure out that there's 2 players, it could get nasty. All about the timing, and there it is. Knights turns around at the right possible timing, and there we go. It is a 6-6 half here, as we now will swap sides over. Immediately a tactical timeout used by Senshi Esports here. That's their first of 2, I believe. Should at least be. I thought Easter played in this team. Am I stupid? Yeah, he did until this season. So you're not wrong. In fact, you're very correct, but you're just a little bit behind, and that's fine. I miss the good old days, man. Easter in this team was a blessing. Although, to be fair, they've been doing quite well without him, so maybe I shouldn't say that. You're so smart. Yeah, you are. You are very smart. Now a 6-6 scoreline. Stars of Europe on the T side, swapping over, and Senshi Esports on that CT side, having bought dualies and the diffuse kit as well as some utility to go around with it. Let's see what the plan is. A vent drop might be looking likelier. They do at least have a nade to open up the door. Maybe they have other plans instead. Getting ready for an A side push. There's a player over towards the top hut position. Holding that duelist. That could always be a problem. Nexus also waiting. And there's a wraparound now over towards Heaven. Imanak will be feeding the pressure. Knights will the first. Still so many targets to find. But Knights will just open up the side from the other side instead. Now Lexus will finally trade one back. But already Heaven has been taken over this round. Just gotten real chaotic. But they're getting all the frags. That's how we're like getting in from the side as well. Lexus, 1 versus 4 to find. Has the defuse kit, but that's about all. Just runs into the Glock and will be arrested to steal away the kill. 7-6 is the scoreline. What's the ESEA score of 2 teams? I've got no clue because I went home and then I turned on the stream immediately. I had no time to do any research on any team whatsoever. I loaded in the logos and I just had to go with the flow. They're on an ESEA intermediate though, so I guess you could always check yourself. Yeah, it's a little bit less professional as I used to be, but yeah. Our research view. Yes, become the scientist you've always aspired to be, in case you ever wanted to be one. Ram stack coming out. The fast ace at execution for Stars of Europe. Gambled correctly and the side completely open. Lexus charging down the lobby position. Tries to get the first, but Rasters will trade. Steppy's there as well. Yellow Collar gets one with the AK as well. This round might just be a new record here. Speedrunning, getting the bomb down. And now the Stars of Europe can decide to hunt over. I mean, Mac 10 kill rewards would be nice. And the Mac 10, if you lose it, it's not the end of the world. Won't really be that advantageous to the CT side. It's not that strong of a gun compared to, well, the M4s that they'll normally have. So the hunts might be worth it. Research for you. Okay, bomb will go off. And now a 8-6 scoreline. Actually, one more player dying to the bomb as well on the side of Senshi. Mac 10s on Knights and Steppy. They might go for another fast push here. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the call. Especially knowing the playstyle that they've kind of got. Like to go these, throw these pace changers around. Or maybe a little bit of a vent drop. That could be a possibility. Knights could go down, but I don't think he will. Or maybe he's just waiting for the util to be deployed. Anyways, opener found by Yellow Collar. Imanak under a lot of pressure, just spamming away. Hoping to find that little something, but he doesn't. Arlek with yet another frag as well. And Knights gets down the vent as well as a kill. Creepy tries to trade one back at least, but position is still very unknown. Doesn't even know where he's getting shot from. To make matters even worse, Larok gets the bomb down. That's 2 players found. Now needs to swing for the third. Gets it as well. Might have just single-handedly saved his team here. It's the ace clutch required if he wants to get it across the line though. And now that he was somewhere around this area, so he needs to find a way to isolate those fights. That's the first kill. Can he get a second? No, not quite. Didn't expect Knight to still be around. And now a 9-6 scoreline. 4 rounds away from taking it all. Senshi Esports here, not looking too great on the economy. Now, obviously, there is a loss bonus, so you can force up a little bit here and then go for it next round again. That would allow Stars of Europe to get up to 10, which is a scary score to be at. Especially if you're Senshi Esports Club. Already down a couple rounds. You've definitely got a far comeback to go, but it could be possible. Imanaka going aggressive. Yellow Collar saves out. Creepy, however, misses. It's the full-on lobby rush like we expect it to be. It's a classic, isn't it? And now, multiple kills going either team's way, but it's a man advantage here for Stars of Europe. And Razors is still around. They don't know that he's here. So he's telling to his teammate, wait a minute, I should have a free kill. And he does so exactly. Side now wide open. Rotation's already there. Creepy. One holding on. And there's the peak. Just straight up through the Molotov. Arlek needs to get off the bomb as well. Now from main, there's already a player coming. Does he expect the fight? No, not quite. And that's the hop shot miss. Just makes it down the vent. Now it's a race to the B-bomb side. Don't know how he is still alive. But Arlek will get the bomb down just about in time. But doesn't really have time to get a proper repositioning in. So has to fight his way out. That's the event drop heard as well. They know he's somewhere around that area. Larok faking the footsteps, hoping that that catches Aralek off guard. But he has stuck around to the same angle. So will he figure it out on time? Yes, he will. Beautiful adjustment. Now it's creepy. 1 versus 1. Tries to go for the stick here, but he's not calling the bluff. Therefore, he'll just get the bomb down. Fuse coming in. Oh, no. That's a shame. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Also, if this stream appears to have any issues again, let me know. Like a disconnect or something, because I just got randomly kicked off the stream key because some idiot went live on the channel. I don't want that to happen again, okay? It's very weird that it happens, but yeah. Razors spotting out over towards outside, doesn't see anything. Ipanak already tagged up early. Yuto coming out towards outside. Lex is playing very passive in here, so one smoke could block him off completely. And in fact, he's got no information on the cross. Now only they figured it out. Yellow Cola ducks in behind cover, just about in time. Now Larok goes in the nade. Needs to be aware of the possibility that a player is there. Knights takes a little bit of damage, but nothing much. Maybe it's just all precautionary in the end anyways. Don't know if they know about each other just yet. Knights is still sticking around. The B bomb site completely empty, at least for now. Rotations will come in there. There's one towards ramp. Larok arrives just about in time. Creepy with one. Good trade by Steppy at least to trade back onto Larok. Lokola arrives now as well. Aralek gets yet another frag in. 3 versus 3 once again. Creepy. His possession is still unknown, but he can't connect the frag initially. So he can just go down now. Flashes himself, unfortunately, too. And the retake in full for Steppy with yet another frag. Stepping up when his team needs him to. Creepy looks for a frag somewhere, but the AWP is already posted up, so maybe that was the first chance to execute it. Mackinac still around the corner, and there's no trade available. The AWP is now close up. Maybe there's a chance after all. But then this kill needed to go the other way, but it doesn't. 10-7. How has he just done that? I've got absolutely no clue. To 7 is the scoreline. And Senshi Esports here have a decision to make. Are we going to force into this one, or what are we going to do? It looks like Creepy has bought himself an auto shotgun. Interesting weapon of choice, if I say so myself. And now just silence. For now, it's alright though. For now, not a lot of pressure applied. And there they go, looking for him. He's fallen all the way back here. Aralek gets one. And in the meanwhile, there will be a trade. But that allows a free pathway into the B-bomb site. That's great for the side of Stars of Europe here. They just need to grind out the rounds. Doesn't matter if they're clean or not. And here the rotations finally come in. First kill found by Steppy once again. Feels very sharp towards the late half of the game. Now just finding a way to isolate. That's what they need. Creepy finds himself around the corner with a shotgun. That's the first as well. There's multiple targets to find. Will there be another trade? No, there won't be. Knights steps up when his team needs him to. And 2 rounds away, it is Stars of Europe now on 11. There they go again. Finally a full buy for the side of Senshi Esports. That might work in their favor. In fact, they need to win this round. Otherwise it will be match point. Cyrus off to a great start. Don't think there's a trade available, and around the side is still Cyrus dancing around. But there's a trade from Aralek, and that now allows for a one-man advantage situation. And then finally, it is also YOLOCOLOR stepping up once again. Up, getting that frag along was pretty huge. Now it's just Larok, 1 versus 3. And he has found the timing on the first. Might be able to execute the first. And now he has to come off the bomb plant. Doesn't know that the bomb was planted over there instead. Step, he gets it. That is now match point for Stars of Europe. Good chance to try and go for 0. All they need is 1 extra round. Might be able to do it. At least that's what I'm hoping for. 1 last buy here for Senshi Esports. It's the M4s not coming out. Only one of them. It is the MP9 CD from Masters instead. And, well, that doesn't look great. So what's the plan here for Stars of Europe? A false round to end it all, or a simple default? Can't go wrong with a default at this point, it feels like. Arok on the angle. Needs to find a way to isolate the fights, but that's not enough, I'm afraid. 1 versus 1 trade. YOLOCOLOR gets another frag with the AWP off. So once again, a man advantage here for the side of Stars of Europe. YOLOCOLOR gets yet 1 more frag. How is he doing this? We'll finally get traded, but you'll take it. Your bomb site completely open. Rezzers gets it down. Imanak still has to rotate over, and so does Lexus. A 2 versus 3. They need to convert it if they want to stay alive this match even. We cannot cast the cursing. This is not ancient, so unfortunately not. Time's running out as well. We're halfway in. That's a kill from Rezzers. Now it's just Imanak from behind. He'll get executed by Aralek. And he gets it across the line. And that is the end, ladies and gentlemen. What a match that was. And we'll go the way of Senshi Esports. No, Stars of Europe. Sorry. Stars of Europe in the end. Sorry, the after game... the after game jinx does not work, unfortunately. Unless one of our players gets banned for cheating. Which I hope is not happening. Anyways, lads, thank you guys all for watching. I don't know what happened with the random disconnect. It was something to do with a stream key. So, yeah. Don't know what it's all about, but it is what it is. Yeah. I'll see you guys into the next one. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. And let's play some music.
Just dropping down, we step aside. I run away with you to see some light. When that's just dropping down, we step aside. Smoke is coming to the sky. You can't believe your senses. You think you've seen it all until you open your eyes. I never wanna be alone. This place is cursed. I want you to never leave my side. The world we used to know is burning down. When are we strong enough to build our own? just to search some light. I want you, I know we both escape to lose the ground. We've been running for ages to search some light. We can feel that we're there after running for nights. We feel so when ashes dropping down to